Hey friends.
I'm Steve.
And I'm Angela.
And we are
Midlife Cruising.
We have spent the last year residential cruising all the way from Belfast to Manila in the Philippines. But now we have a new chapter in our adventures and we want to invite you.
Of course, we're going to continue to travel the world via planes, trains, and automobiles and our beloved cruising lifestyle. And we're super excited to announce a new partnership with
Go Cruise and Travel with Maxi.
We are super excited that Go Cruise and Travel has reached out to us. We've had a lot of conversations, Zoom meetings, etc. And we're just super excited to partner with them. Super professional, super kind, and we couldn't be more excited. Also in today's episode, we're going to be sharing
a little bit of Ishigaki Island in Japan. It was our last port. We had a great half day there and we are excited to show you.
Yes. So before we get to Ishigaki, let's share some of the exciting group cruises that we have booked coming up in 2026. Now, I know a lot of you have reached out and said, oh, I already have everything booked for 2026. Well, in a future video, we're going to announce a 2027 option or two and a 28 option or two. We've been looking at river cruises, cruising all different random places, and even some land-based tours. So we're super excited to share all of those in future videos. So first, we want to share all the possibilities of what you can do and where you can join us in spring of 2026. We are doing not one, not two, but 4 cruises basically in a row. And in last video, we explained about the Princess Sun and how we were doing a transatlantic with her. Before we start sharing all of these cruises, know that it will be linked in the description below. Who to reach out to, how to make contact, all the things. If you want to grab a pencil and paper to jot down some notes or have your remote handy to hit pause, we'll be popping all kinds of things up on the screen. But remember, it will all be in the description below. So let's get started reviewing each of our 4 cruises. Now, the first one we mentioned in our previous video, and we linked a Princess Cruise planner in that description. You can still book through her, or you can jump over and book with our new partner with Go Cruise and Travel. Our first adventure starts on the Sun Princess March 5th in Fort Lauderdale. It's a 14-night crossing over to Barcelona. We mentioned all of that and explained the details in the previous video, but that one has ports like Cartagena, Spain, Santa Cruz de Tenerife, Palma de Mallorca, and we're going to end in Barcelona. And we even have a land-based tour the day after we arrive. We're going to stay 1 night in Barcelona in a hotel, and then we're jumping over to cruise number 2. So when we finish up on the Sun Princess, we're going to disembark and spend 1 night in Barcelona, and we're looking at a few land-based tours that we can take you along there with us. Now keep in mind, when hearing about all these group cruises, you can join us in as much or as little as you choose. You are not bound to do all of our events, but we're going to invite you and you can make your own decisions. And if you're wondering, well, what really is a group cruise? Steve's going to tell you some of the exciting things that would be involved in a group cruise if you join us.
Some of the highlights in our group cruise will include hosted meetups, mixers, and themed parties. It's a fun and relaxed atmosphere for you midlife adventurers. Exclusive workshops and presentations, and a chance to connect with like-minded travelers like you.
We'll also have a pre-cruise Zoom meeting and a private Facebook page just for our group travelers so we can connect and discuss all the things that you need to know about cruising and our trip. So Steve, tell them about our second cruise. Remember, we get off the Sun Princess, we're going to stay the night in Barcelona, and the next day we're embarking on cruise number 2. Go ahead and share all that with them.
Our second cruise will be on the MSC World Europa. from March 20th through March 27th, and it begins in Barcelona and ends in Barcelona. It's a 7-night cruise that includes ports of Marseille, France, Genoa, Italy, Rome, Italy, Messina, Italy, Valletta, Malta, then back to Barcelona.
We're so excited about this itinerary, and we are especially excited about the MSC World Europa.
The MSC World Europa is an LNG-powered cruise ship with 13 dining venues, an 11-deck high dry slide called the Venom Drop, and 19 cabin types.
Wait a minute, 11-deck high dry slide? I'm not sure any of you want to go on that.
It features a unique world-class design with a Y-shaped aft, a large promenade, and a variety of entertainment, including a virtual reality shooting game, a 24/7 pizza and burger restaurant, and an upscale seafood restaurant. Additionally, it is one of the world's 6 largest cruise ships, with a gross tonnage of 205, 700,000 tons and a capacity of 6,762 passengers.
Okay, now that is a big mama. We haven't done cruises that large, and we are small cruise ship people, but we're like, why not? It's 7 days, we can do anything, and I'm excited to see such a cool ship, and we hope you join us. Remember, you can choose 1, 2, 3, or 4 of these cruises. Remember, if this cruise interests you, reach out to Maxi with
Go Cruise and Travel.
Once we finish the group cruise on March 27th, we will disembark in Barcelona, and then we're going to stay 2 nights there. And we, again, will plan some trips for you that you can join us or not, totally up to you, or you can just go on your merry way, or you can embark 2 days later on group cruise 3. And this one's going to be a back-to-back. The previous 2 would be considered side to side. We've done a side to side before where you disembark a ship and you get on another cruise ship at the same port. That's called a side to side. The next cruise 3 and 4, will be considered a back to back where you stay on the exact same ship and do a 7-day cruise and then another 7-day cruise. So it's like a 14-day cruise, of course, on the same ship. So there's a few repeated ports, but there's a few new ones that I am super excited about because there are some new ports for us. So let's discuss group cruise number 3 and 4. Cruise 3 is on the MSC Harmonia from March 29th through April 5th. This one embarks in Barcelona and ends in Venice, Italy. It's 7 nights. Ports include Rome, Messina, which is for Sicily, Valletta, which is Malta, and Split, Croatia. Super excited. And ends back in Venice, Italy. And then, same day, so it's called a back-to-back, we'll stay on the cruise ship and we turn in right in to cruise 4.
Cruise number 4 starts April 5th through the 12th in Venice, Italy. We're doing 7 nights, and some of the ports include Dubrovnik, Croatia. How about Corfu, Greece? Kotor, Montenegro. We have the best memories from Kotor.
Kotor.
Here's a new one for us, Brindisi, Italy. So I'm excited to do that one. Then we head to Split, Croatia, which we have never been to. And finally, back to the beautiful Venice, Italy.
The end of cruise 4 ends up in Venice, Italy. And at that point, you can go on and do what you want, fly back to your hometown, do some more adventuring. So we have 4 cruise options for you. And remember, you can book them all 1, 2, 3, or 4. We have reserved 40 cabins for you to choose from. Now, if you know us and our frugalness, we usually always book interiors.
And we picked these cruises because they were very well priced. We're always watching what we spend, and I think these are right up our alley, and surely they're right up your alley too.
Of course, feel free to do some upgrades. I know some of you like balconies and suites and all the things, but they've reserved 40 rooms for us of all types and levels. So reach out to the most amazing Maxine at Go Cruise and Travel with Maxi. And again, we're going to keep popping her information up. Everything's in the description. And remember, if you're like, how do I get to the description? You click the word more at the end of the title below our video. We're also going to start pushing this over on our social medias. So if you want to connect with us at Midlife Cruising on Facebook or Instagram, you can also message us there. If you're trying to get a hold of us or anything, send us a message there. That's where we will respond quickest to. Remember, if you're planning a land-based holiday, flights, a bucket list trip, or cruise, then we recommend Maxine of Go Cruise and Travel with Maxi.
Enjoy this footage of Ishigaki Island, Japan. Well, hello and good morning.
Well, today's our very last port in Japan, and boy, have we enjoyed this country. Just everything about it, from the people to the places, it's been amazing. We're in Ishigaki Island today, and it's part of Okinawa, very, very far south of Japan mainland.
And I'm going to be very sad to leave. Japan has been amazing. The people here are wonderful and warm, and I'm going to miss it.
Well, let's check out Ishigaki.
Well, they do have an infatuation here. Something very interesting is spam. I told you. Well, we struck out at the last barber shop, and this one looked incredibly interesting, and but it's not open either. It's weird because it's Friday at 10:30. Come on. Wow, this is pretty impressive that this ficus tree above me has taken its roots down to the ground, and now it's following the pattern of the sidewalk. Incredible. This is a Shinto shrine that it doesn't look like much been's done to it. It's very rustic, and it looks like it's well preserved. It's made out of wood and such, so let's check it out.
This one was built in 1614. This shrine is the first construction of shrines and temples in the region. And their sacred object of worship is a bronze mirror said to be the oldest casting from 1772. The Gojendo shrine was washed away by the massive tsunami in 1771, but was reconstructed in 1786. Since then, it has been restored several times.
All right, and I think there's a temple right next door. Let's check this out. Terenji Temple is the oldest and southernmost Buddhist temple on Ishigaki Island, founded in 1614. It features traditional Okinawan architecture, a red tiled roof designed to withstand typhoons, and a red tile gate with an 18th century wooden statue of Io, an entrance guardian. Well, we made it back. We had an enjoyable half day of walking around and shopping and sing things, and we had a good time. Now back to the ship for a little lunch.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode. And remember to reach out to Maxine and book and come join us. If you have any comments, questions, concerns about anything with these cruises, do not hesitate to reach out to us or to Maxine, and we can answer all of your questions. Also, to be part of the events that are organized through the ship and the travel agent, you do need to book through her. She has a list. She has to submit it to the cruise line. So you do need to be part of that group to be able to join in the private events.
Well, what did you think about Ishigaki, Japan? Wasn't it the cutest little island?
And remember, we'd love for you to come join us. And we're still going to be doing all kinds of things, not just group cruises. We're still going to be taking you along on all of our adventures here in Nicaragua. We have some other big things, bucket list trips that we want to do that aren't cruises that we'll be sharing with you. We're still going to be here at least once a week sharing all the things with you.
If you enjoyed this episode, consider subscribing, commenting, sharing, and giving us the big thumbs up. Helps the algorithm.
And a big shout out as always to those who gave through super thanks and buy me a coffee, because that's what helps us out.
You guys are amazing, and thank you. Thank you again to those that give, and also the supporters when you send us notes of encouragement and kindness in your comments.
Yes, we really appreciate it, and it has really helped us get through some trying times.
And until next time,
Bye, friends.